So I was on Instagram and I was looking through some things and I came across a post that Lovely T posted on her channel and it, not her channel, on her page. And I came across this right here where this is the first fully automated McDonald's ever in Texas. It's ran pretty much completely by machines. The only time it probably has someone come in there is maybe to do some maintenance and some cleaning. And that's about it. But as far as like prepping and, you know, doing the food and all of that, it's being done, as you can see, by a machine. That's at the drive-thru or McDelivery for someone who's probably working or driving for Uber Eats. Uber Eats. But yes, this is in Texas. We have told people that automation was on the way. Well, automation is now here. Now it's crazy because about 2.5 to 3 weeks ago, I did a video talking about machines is on the rise when I was talking about those robots in San Francisco. And now here we have a fully automated McDonald's. What have I told y'all about domino effects? When one domino falls, the rest are going to fall with it. McDonald's today, it could be Burger King tomorrow, Wendy's, KFC, Popeyes, so on and so forth. And who knows, they might go and surpass doing fast food spots and then going into more bigger establishments when they see how successful this is. Remember when people kept saying they wanted $15 an hour working at fast food spots, and who was saying back then, like, $15 an hour? Are you serious? Really? Well, they said, okay, we'll give you the $15 an hour, but guess what? Stuff is going to start going up, because what happens when you start paying people more money, inflation happens and stuff starts to increase in price. But they said, you know what? We'll do you one better. We'll fire you and have a machine do your job and probably do it better. Because I was looking at some of the comments that people were leaving, and some people were actually okay with this. Some people were saying, you know what? This may not be so bad, because then we don't have to deal with rude workers. We don't have to deal with attitudes. We don't have to deal with certain things and whatnot that a machine is not going to do to us. But those are people, that's their pros. But I'm very certain that while there are pros to this, there's just as many cons to it as well. You just haven't seen the cons yet. But trust and believe, I'm certain that there are going to be some coming around the corner. But I'm going to go ahead and read this article coming from Newsweek, and they're going to go into more detail while I plays in the loop. And the reason why I have it muted is because the person who uploaded it, whose name is Foodie Monster on TikTok, they were playing the Super Mario theme song in the background, and to avoid copyright, I have it muted. But I'm going to just let it play in an endless loop while I read this article. McDonald's has begun testing its first ever robot restaurant in Texas, sparking debate and intrigue in equal measure. In Fort Worth, Texas, so now we know what city it's in, the branch is fully automated and requires no human contact to order and pick up your favorite meal. The introvert's dream gained viral attention online after TikTok and Instagram user Foodie Monster, who, as you can see, that's whose page I'm on, shared a video from inside. With 1.2 million views, the video shows how customers can use automated screens to order fast food and collect it via a machine. McDonald's explained in a statement that the new restaurant includes new features, including the order ahead lane, where customers can receive their order on a conveyor belt. The restaurant is the latest move in McDonald's accelerating the Arch's growth strategy, which is working on innovation to improve customer experiences. So as you can see, the reason why they're doing this is because apparently a lot of customers been using that suggestion box, and a lot of those complaints they probably had in there was probably about the poor customer service from the people working there. So for the people who no longer work there or are going to lose their jobs, you can blame it on the people that was complaining about you, because until they say these machines is acting up, this is going to be your replacement. It says, when you step inside the test restaurant concept, you notice it's considerably smaller than a traditional McDonald's restaurant in the US. Why? The features inside and outside are geared toward customers who are planning to dine at home or on the go. McDonald's said in a statement, and I did notice that, because if you looked at the inside of it, which is going to show again, there are no chairs. There are no booths. Like most McDonald's tend to have booths and tables. And as you can see, there's none of that. It's just an order screen, a restroom, and a counter. That's it. They said, we're not expecting you to stay here. And what's so crazy, before I go any further, if you noticed how when the pandemic was on the rise and they started to open up certain restaurants again, it was only a certain amount of people that can go inside of the establishment, and they had their tables flipped over, or they had their chairs flipped on top of the tables, meaning that the person could not sit there. They could only order their food to go. There was no way you were going to sit inside that restaurant. And as you can see, that's what's happening here, but this time it's with machines. Inside the restaurant, there's a delivery pickup room for couriers to retrieve orders quickly and conveniently. There are also kiosks where customers can place their orders to go and pick up shelf for orders. Outside the restaurant, there are several parking spaces dedicated to curbside order pickup, as well as designated parking spaces for delivery drivers. The introduction of the new technology has divided people online who are unsure about the ethical impact of the change. Well, there goes millions of jobs, said one commenter, while another added, honestly, if they go through with this, I'll just boycott McDonald's. Their food's mid at best anyway. This will put so many people out of work, another commenter said. I'm not for it. Newsweek has reached out to McDonald's for comment. Another TikToker asks, who are all the Karens supposed to scream at now? The robots? But others were excited about the concept of the all new technology. One Twitter user said, I have a feeling the burgers and service will be way better, while another said the future is here after getting a glimpse of the newly opened McDonald's. The technology in this restaurant not only allows us to serve our customers in new innovative ways, it gives our restaurant team the ability to concentrate more on order speed and accuracy, which makes the experience more enjoyable for everyone, explains Keith Vanasek, the franchisee operating the test restaurant. I am immensely proud to have this new restaurant concept serving our customers in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Currently, the unique concept can be found only at this one location where it is being tested, but the McDonald's team say that their test and learn concept for the store means they hope to benefit restaurant teams and customers around the world in the future. Trust and believe. This is a test right now, but I guarantee probably around this time next year, it's going to be in a couple more. I can almost guarantee it. People are going to love this. They're going to flock to this. And the fact of the matter is, it's only one right now. I'm curious to see how many people are going to go to this one location just for the experience now that they've seen this video, because this is free promo for them. This Foodie Monster person who posted this, as far as I know, did not get paid by the McDonald's Corporation to post and promote this video. They just went there because they were just probably in shock and awe by what they're seeing. But I'm telling you right now, about 5 to 10 years from now, this is going to become normal. This is going to be normal right here. People are this is the future right here. This is what we're going to be seeing. Like I said, there's pros and cons. The people who wrote the comments, they actually did give some good pros and good cons. The pros, of course, that they feel like the service is going to be accurate. The food is going to be better. It's prepared. They don't have to deal with rude, unruly people. Of course, on the workers' end, I'm sure they don't want to deal with rude and unruly customers because they can be just as nasty and tacky as the employees are. Then, another con is that, of course, it's going to take a lot of people's jobs, from actually working there. Like I said, there's pros and cons to this entire situation. But of course, there's always a underlying reasoning as to why you do anything, especially something such as dealing with food and you having machines operated in this way. There's always a reason. There's never they're just doing it just to do it. But like I said, I have a feeling that in the next 5 to 10 years, this is going to become normal. You're going to see this a lot more often. And quiet as it's kept, we've already kind of started to see it in some locations like department stores where you have like the automated robotic cleaning janitor or whatever, or some hotels has a robotic maid service. It's literally happening all right before your very eyes. And trust and believe, this is not something that they just concocted overnight. This is something that they have been cooking up for a few years. Probably within the last 5 years, if I had to guess. And then when you think about everything that happened in 2020, that just helped to ramp it up even more. So all I'm going to say is this: get ready, because the machines are most definitely here. And as far as I'm concerned, they are here to stay.